Welcome to the start of the MLB 25 franchise as we're getting ready to launch it for the first time. MLB 25. There's 24 completed yesterday. You know, with the Rolex 24 going and me staying up all night, it worked out that I literally had the ALCS, NLCS, and the World Series go like all night, back to back to back to back. I was streaming them, playing them in the background, streaming them all night long. Got through it in like less than 24 hours. All those six and 7 games, and then another week.
What does it all mean?
Time is a factor, so it's time to count. Counting out the negative actions of one. Speakers of soul say it's time to shout.
Win it all in
the soul to a
25.
positive
Started
sound.
off right now. I know
this,
but
but
it's
it
only a
just
couple
won't go
months
away.
But we could try to get through this by maybe the end of summer, and then I could start 26.
Hi, everybody. It's Book Shampi. Welcome to the show.
Plus, we're playing postseason this time.
6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late and ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, just working out of work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause the husband's hustling. I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off the work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever and it's soaking my socks. Kicked my kicks off and took off my jacket. Rolled my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blasting. And started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. Alright, I'ma try to do this. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing it. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration, the best of them did. But I still see I can't handle this pressure. And if you ask me, stress is my girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now I'm cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. I said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack and I asked him, remind me why I'm rapping. And right before he answered, I remembered my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad's scrapping to help me when my grandmother passed. Plus the many times when I was homeless and the times when I was broke. Miss Lucy made a way when I was hopeless. He told me to remember the rain, it'll diminish the pain. Then he told me not to ask me again, cause I know don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain.
Opening day. Different players.
Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your.
It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the New York Yankees. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the New York Yankees want a little more than they got last year, having lost in the World Series. Singy, they don't seem like they're among the front runners. How do they get back to the World Series?
I think it's going to take some smart management both on the field and in the front office, Boog, and they'll need to get the most out of the players they have now, and possibly a key pickup or two could put them over the top. Now, they might know something we don't. Maybe they think they've got enough as is, but I think they'll probably be active with the trade market, their farm system, or both.
Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Just about set to go. Starting on the mound in this one, Garrett Cole.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich.
The designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Well, Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. And that's fouled off. And a foul ball.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark. For those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues, them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
That one missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Aaron Judge, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss. And it's a ball and a strike.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
There goes the runner. Ripped towards third. Fires over to Hoskins. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Oh, 1 down.
Ball.
Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time, and they take care of Stanton for the out. And that is that. 1 left for the Yankees. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back to 3. Back here in the Bronx singing, and we talked about expectations this year for the Yankees, but we haven't brought up their trip to the World Series last year.
Yeah, they had the most wins in the American League, had won their first pennant in 15 years. Hard to believe that, huh? It's tough not labeling that type of a year as a success.
And he handles it himself for the out. And up next for New York, Austin Wells. There's your strike.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. On the run, throw to first. On the money, nice play. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit.
Paul Goldschmidt.
That's to third, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So they make short work of them there. We head on down to the top of the third. Well, here we go, top of the third. Back in New York as we go to the last of the third. Here's the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Gets him to chase after that one.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
This one in the air. Peralta lays out and makes the play.
Well, 2 goals when you've got the go-ahead run at the plate. Keep him in the ballpark, and then second, keep him off base. Well, that diving stop right there does just that. Excellent job.
Swinging a foul straight back. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Bellinger batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And there's a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Now here is Anthony Volpe, and that is out of play. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now batting.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1. Judge comes up empty there.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Comes up empty.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Judge waits. Line drive, that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field, so that definitely felt good.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Hoskins pulls that one down, and that will end the inning. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a chopper out to short. And he can't come up with it.
Well, opening day is an exciting one for everyone on the field, but there's some nerves involved, and if you haven't had a chance to settle into the season quite yet, the quality of play can sometimes be just a little sloppy, and I'm sure making an error right out of the gates isn't the best feeling.
Terang to second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, this offense just got a major gift. Probably should have been a double play, but it all starts with a good feed to second. And right there, everything broke down on the throw. We'll see if they can capitalize on this.
Goldie, the next to hit, takes outside. First and second, no outs here on opening day. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit out of the right center. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Cabrera takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Righty delivers. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Dominguez forced to get out of the way of the first pitch.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. In worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Wells, the runner at third. Goldie at first. 1 gone. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 2 on, 1 out. Next offering misses down and away. Next pitch is downstairs. And that'll load the bases.
Now batting,
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's Cody Bellinger. Golden opportunity right here. Fought off foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Aaron Ashby appears to be getting loose. Ions, the right-hander, loosening up as well. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Goes to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play, and that'll do it. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. That one fouled off. All right, so Monument Park out there in center field at Yankee Stadium. Have you gotten a chance to check that out?
Boog, I have seen it more after my playing career than I did as a player. But as a broadcaster, many times entering and exiting through the center field fence, particularly in the playoffs, get a chance to take a glimpse over. And I got to say, you do get some goosebumps.
Terang over to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And Judge spoils that one.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And now he's falling behind Judge.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
The changeup missing. And that's ball 3. Singy 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
2 down, bases empty. And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Next pitch misses way outside. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
That one inside, and it's 2-2. Upstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout. Back at Yankee Stadium. Bottom of the 6th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Peralta back to work. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Chorio hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
So digging in, Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here on opening day.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt a shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Paul Goldschmidt now. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Jarrett Koenig, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a foul out of play. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Chorio makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back for more. Aaron Boone makes his
pitching for the New York Yankees. Now pitching for Milwaukee.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brian Hudson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
1 ball.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it
got him swinging. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Late on that fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes.
And the next pitch is way outside. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Volpe in the box now. Takes strike 1. On the ground, right side. Hoskins tossed to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs. Ready to be.
Now pitching for Milwaukee.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Abner Uribe.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
One down, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they can miss the bat. Tell you what.
Fires over to Hoskins, and the Yanks go back now.
Now pitching for Milwaukee.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Trevor McGill. A chance at his first save of the year. Wells swings through it for strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
tried hitting 101, and it wasn't happening. That's a strikeout.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but, man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Right side, hard hit. Terang over to first in time. Yankees with only 1 out remaining. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 in this one. He caught it behind his back. Throw to first, and that's the ball game. What a play to finish it.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
I'm yelling further, did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me. I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed. Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I can tell residue that linger from your past creates a cell. Father, I'm not perfect. I got urges, but I hold them down. But your pride has to die. Okay, Father, show me how. Tell me every deed that you done and what you do it for. I kept 100 institutions paid. Okay, tell me more. I put 100 hoods on one stage. Okay, tell me more. I'm trying to push peace in LA. But you love war. No, I don't. Oh, yes, you do. Okay, then tell me the truth. Every individual is only a version of you. How can they forgive when there's no forgiveness in your heart? I could tell you where I'm going. I could tell you who you are. You fell out of heaven because you was anxious. Didn't like authority.
When I first met you, baby, everything I wasn't any brighter than a shade on. Your blue eyes and brown hair, how could I resist the color of your stare? It doesn't compare. Times were better when I was still there. I was better when I was still there. Now we're swimming oceans of emotions, 7 days at a time. Oh, the water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime soon. I go up and I come down, but I remember the day I was still around. Yeah, the water was just right, like your lips so warm. But now my heart is torn between the rose and the thorn. Yeah, times were better when I was still there.
What's up? Yeah, thank you. Took me long enough to get the 1,000.
I was still there.
When I first started streaming stuff, I wasn't subscribing and stuff. I just thought it was cool to do this, look back and watch everything. Never know when you catch the one. I had it forever. When I first found out free like the PlayStation back in 2016. 2016 when I discovered it. It was in the middle of a Super Bowl, and I don't know what made me decide. Like, I was already into the game, and I was like, what's this broadcast thing? And then I figured it out. I don't know how I came about it. It was most random place too. Like I said, I already started playing the games. I was like in the first or second quarter when I started streaming, and streamed everything since. You know, December 2016. Crazy what it came to. You know, the stuff I've streamed, and then I just really enjoyed making the thumbnails and using Photoshop. I love Photoshop. I love making the thumbnails. So then I started playing more and more just to make more thumbnails and making my channel look neat. And here we are. How many years later? Almost 10 years later, and yeah, it's finally hit 1,000. The middle of last year, I believe it was. I don't remember the exact day. About, I would say maybe 4 months ago, 3 or 4 months ago. It was right after they released the alpha for the PBA Pro Bowl in 2026, and I was able to be selected for the alpha, and then it grew like 20 or more than 20 subscribers to bring me over 1,000 by doing that. So that was pretty cool. I was back for game 2 here in the stream, so.